Now, from the home of the 2026 Winter Olympics and streaming live on KWQC+, this is a KWQC TV6 News Update.
Welcome back to our Olympics special edition of KWQC+. Good afternoon, I'm Joey Danya. We are now nearing the end of the 2026 Winter Olympics, and since the beginning, we've been telling you all about Northern Illinois native Tessa Janicki. Yesterday, she and Team USA won gold in women's hockey. Now we're going to take a look back at when KWQC's William Ingalls spoke to Janicki before the Olympics.
What kind of helmet do you have on?
We were writing about what you wanted to be one day. At the time, obviously, pro hockey player wasn't an option. So it was to go play college hockey and then go to the Olympics.
For Tessa Janicki, dreams put to paper in grade school have come true.
I'm from this small rinky-dink town, and then now I'm going to the Olympics.
Dreams that started with trips from Orangeville, Illinois to Monroe, Wisconsin to play on the co-ed hockey team her brother was part of, where she regularly was one of the youngest people on the ice.
We're not going to do two teams. Just play.
Yeah.
You better be good enough where you can play on
and
Kate's
that's what we
team.
told her, and she wanted to play with him, so we made it clear. They're only a year apart in school, so we kind of made it clear, like, you want to play with him, you're going to have to work probably harder than everybody else.
Hard work was in Tessa's blood, and her parents Andrew and Carrie watched her succeed at nearly everything she tried.
She just picks stuff up so fast. Softball, same way. She loved football. She won the punt, pass, and kick one year and beat all the boys. We went to Chicago for the finals, like the national. Like, she just could do stuff.
But hockey always had Tessa's heart, both on the ice with her brother and with her dad on the bench as one of her coaches.
What he instilled in us was just like always working hard.
Hard work that took Janicki from the Midwest to a hockey academy on the East Coast.
That was extremely hard to send a 14-year-old girl halfway across the country. But I think because of her personality, any fear that she had that way, the dream was bigger than that.
Janicki's journey would continue on the East Coast on Penn State's women's team. She's lit up the scoreboard as a Nittany Lion and is already the leading scorer in program history for both men and women, and she did it before she was even a senior. Sprinkled in between her time at Penn State have been appearances on the women's national team. Even though her first trip fell short of a gold medal, she knew it was only the beginning.
We ended up taking silver, and I just remember everyone was crying, and I'm not crying, I'm just mad. But I knew, I said to myself then, this isn't going to be my last time. And
her words rang true. She racked up 2 gold medals for the Stars and Stripes between 2023 and 2025, leading to the call she's dreamed of since she was a little girl.
They just called me. Yeah, I made it.
Setting the stage for her parents to watch her take the ice with the world's best.
You just know that she's among so many great athletes in so many areas, and she's one of them. It's kind of, I think it's pretty cool.
In Northern Illinois for KWQC TV6 News, I'm William Ingalls.
What a neat story, William. You've been following Tessa's journey for quite some time. I think those pictures of her as a little girl in the video, it really puts into perspective just how long this journey has been, and it ends in gold, which is just incredible to see.
Right, and how much she believed that this was going to be the destination for a long time. I mean, we all have dreams when we're kids, but I mean, she seems so determined from when she was in grade school. She talked about writing, in that journal that she was going to be an Olympian, and, here she is. She's on top of the world, literally, when it comes to as far as you can go in the sport.
Yeah, along with her incredible determination, what else impresses you the most about this remarkable journey that she's been on to get to this moment?
It's been a really cool journey, but I think getting to watch it play out on the Olympic ice, and also how selfless of a player she can be. I mean, 5 assists, the U.S. scored 33 goals, but I mean, she is a selfless player working to set up her teammates. If you watch the end of the game in regulation when U.S. equalized with just about 2 minutes left to play against Canada, I mean, she's over there, pulling the goalie, pulling the defense so that opening gets there for Hillary Knight to be able to put in that goal. And then right when you go into overtime, she's creating turnover. She's getting the puck back for her other teammates to be able to get that game-winning goal. So it was so cool to see not only someone who talks the talk but walks the walk and is now a deserving gold medalist.
Yeah, really the epitome of what being a teammate is all
Right.
about. So great to see her get rewarded in that way with a gold medal. Have you gotten the chance to speak with her, or message with her or her parents at all ever since she won gold just yesterday?
Yeah, I got to talk with the parents a little bit. I did text her this morning, haven't heard back, reasonably so. There's a couple things to celebrate, right? But got to talk to her parents a little bit, and obviously they are just beyond proud. They got to talk about sitting down for breakfast with her a few times, throughout the tournament, even before games. They were hoping to have breakfast with her ahead of the gold medal match. And I think one of my favorite things is they sent a video right after they had won, all the teams on the ice, people are waving American flags everywhere, and you can hear her dad yell, because they had "You're the Best," the Karate Kid song, and you can hear her dad yell, "There's the Karate Kid right there!" So obviously a lot of excitement for the Janicki family, a lot of excitement for Orangeville. Our sister station in Rockford went to her high school. There's a big watch party for her there. I mean, a small town here. I mean, you have a town of about 800 people that now has a gold medalist that is from there, and I think that's what sports are all about, right?
Yeah, they're going to have to roll out the red carpet for her
Right.
whenever she comes back to Orangeville and have a parade and the whole 9 yards.
Right, and it's wild because she's going to come back to the United States, I believe, sometime this weekend or very early next week, and she's going to go right back to playing at Penn State, where she's one of the captains out there. So the work is not over for her. I mean, she might not be coming back to the Northern Illinois area until, May or so, because she has so much hockey to play. And I mean, when you're one of the best in the world, I guess that's what happens.
Whenever she does come back, the celebration will be worth waiting for.
100%.
It'll be very special. Thank you so much, Will.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it. Well, coming up next here on KWQC Plus, we're going to take a look at our first alert weather and the top Olympic stories of the day. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We're going to get a look at our first alert weather now. And from temperatures earlier this week that touched into the 70s, now we've got snow. We've had it all here this week. Deanna Rodriguez is here with us.
Joey, we get a little bit of everything around this time of year, but it's the Midwest, so it doesn't even have to be in February. It could happen in December, and I wouldn't even rule out the possibility of it happening in July. So earlier this week we had great weather, and now we're ending the work week with breezy conditions, a lot of cloudy skies, and it's cold.
Yeah.
It is cold. So
yeah, get those jackets out
yeah,
again.
you'll definitely need those coats, especially this weekend. But otherwise, taking a look at our First Alert camera network here all across the TV6 viewing area, we are definitely noticing that breeze. Look through our cam in Bettendorf. Up Burlington, you guys are lucky, always lucky, I will say that. Whenever it comes to these kinds of systems, you guys always end up having a little bit of some sunshine, and I would like to be in Burlington here this evening before that sun starts to set. But otherwise, elsewhere, we're struggling to see a few peaks of some sunshine. Those temperatures today, boy, compared to yesterday when we were in those 50s and even some 40s, today we struggled to even make it into the 30s. It's currently 27 degrees in Moline, 24 for Iowa City, and Dubuque up north in Galena, 25 degrees. And of course, those temperatures are going to be noticeably cooler as we get into this weekend and even through this evening. I mean, we are going to be cooling back down. Expect those overnight lows in the start of Saturday to be with highs only in the teens. But of course, we're back into the 30s, but we're going to be tracking another windy weekend. Don't expect it to be as warm. Of course, peaks of some sunshine. I wouldn't rule out a few few flurries as we get into late Saturday night, but as we get into next week, back above average with highs in the 40s. I wouldn't be surprised if we do hit the 50s towards the end of next week. Exact track is going to start to show some clearing here as we get into the evening and overnight hours, which is what's going to allow for those temperatures to cool down. But as we get into Saturday, a lot of cloud cover returns back into the area, and of course we'll have a mix of sun and clouds, and then wouldn't be surprised if we see a few overnight flurries. That 7-day forecast shows pretty quiet conditions here across the area, and then as we get into the middle of next week, we could finally start seeing another chance for maybe some rain, if not a few flurries. But for now, those temperatures are going to be pretty average for this time of year, and even those overnight lows. But then the 40s do return as we get into next week, Joey.
All right, if you thought winter was over, think again.
Yeah, we get a little bit of everything. It was fake spring.
Yeah, fake spring. Well, I'm looking forward to the real spring here very soon.
You too.
Thanks so much, Deanna.
You're welcome.
Now let's get to some of the top stories today from the Winter Olympics. Men's hockey. Team USA taking on Slovakia right now in the semifinals. The U.S. currently leading 6-2. I believe this game has since gone final. And the U.S. advancing in the semifinals. The gold medal game will be played on Sunday. Today in freestyle skiing, men's halfpipe, Team USA's Alex Ferreira, a.k.a. Alexander the Great, winning gold with a score of 93.75. Winning the silver was Estonia's Henri Sideru, and the bronze went to Canada's Brendan McKay. Now let's take a look at the medal count, sponsored by Ace Waterproofing and Basement Solutions. Team USA with 29 total medals, 10 of them being gold, 12 of them silver, and 7 of them being bronze. That moves Team USA up into second place, with Norway still leading with 37 total medals. A couple more shakeups on the leaderboard. Italy sits in third with 27 medals. The Netherlands in fourth with 18 total medals. Germany in fifth with 22 medals, and France in sixth with 20 medals. While the Netherlands have fewer total medals, they have 8 gold medals, and Germany has 6. A reminder, gold medals are worth more on the leaderboard, as they should be. And tonight in prime time, you can watch the men's finals in aerials, women's 1,500 meters in speed skating, the first and second runs of the 2 women bobsled, and Alex Ferreira's gold medal run in the men's free ski halfpipe. All of that starts tonight at 7 o'clock on KWQC. Well, that wraps up today's Olympic update. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. Have a great day.